Welcome back to John and Mandy Go RVing.
Hello everyone and welcome. We're going to do a little tour here of this RV over here at Meyer's RV here off of Allentown Boulevard near Harrisburg. My friend Mike here is going to give the tour.
Okay, how you doing? John, I appreciate you having us here. It's a beautiful, cold, windy day in March here in Harrisburg, but we're going to check out this Starcraft Super Lite. We have the 212 FB model. I forgot what it was there for a second, but Starcraft's a wonderful camper. I mean, I've been selling Starcraft since day one, and these guys have been building campers for over 60 years actually. The company itself is over 100 years old. They started out making boats over 100 years ago.
Wow, okay.
So, yeah, these guys are all about outdooring. And Starcraft, of course, is one of the better named brands in this industry. The Super Lite is their fiberglass model, as you can see. If you want it, we can start up the front here and kind of work our way around a little bit. All right. It does have a molded fiberglass cap on this. Very easy to keep clean, cuts the wind nicely as well. They put on a pair of 30-pound LP jacks, or LP tanks with this thing with a cover on it. Plenty of propane for however long you're going to be out there. And you have the powered tongue jack on the front, so no messing around crank, you just hit the button.
That's real nice.
Yes. It also has a light on it too, so if you're hooking up in the dark or something, it can certainly help
that's
you
real
out with
convenient.
that. It really is. And one of the things that Starcrafts like to talk about is their chip guard. The way, how high it goes. When you start looking around at a lot of different campers, it can be relatively low, but they extend it up there quite a bit to protect the front end of your camper. Moving down along the side here, really large baggage doors and a hidden hinge with it.
That's good.
Hidden from the elements. Nice little touch is having it magnetized as well.
That way they're less likely to rust out.
And if I'm not mistaken, it's like 52 cubic feet inside this thing. They finish it up on several sides here, so it makes it really good and spacious. Also has like a motion light inside there as well.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's nice to have.
And the size of these, when you start looking again at different travel trailers, the size of this opening can really vary. So this is nice and big for easy putting in your, your chairs and things. A lot of your campers nowadays are coming with solar charging capable, where you can just go ahead and hook up your portable solar panels. It has the proprietary connection here, so it'll hook right in with the Furrion panels. Going down along the side, Wi-Fi ready. So with the antenna that they put up on this thing, you can add a little router to it and actually bring Wi-Fi right into your camp.
Okay.
Yeah, really nice little touch that they've been doing on these things now. A large awning, I believe it's 11 feet if I'm not mistaken. It is also fully equipped with LED lights the whole length of it, so in the evening you're out here campsite, maybe having an adult beverage, it's going to give you a really nice glow hanging out by the campsite. And of course power awning.
And it's nice there's speakers in it too.
Exactly. The nice thing with the speakers on that, when this thing's extended, the sound is now coming down towards the campsite rather than blowing out at the neighbors.
Which is nice for the neighbors.
The neighbors will appreciate that. Unless they like REO Speedwagon too, I don't know. The thermal package. This has an enclosed heated underbelly on it. So it's going to extend your camping season. I don't like to say 4 season, especially for central Pennsylvania. Basically, it's going to allow you to go a little later into the fall, probably start a little earlier in the spring.
Okay.
But it is a heated enclosed underbelly. The step system that they put on these things nowadays, this is with a solid step system, very lightweight aluminum, very easy to manage. It just swings up and swings down right inside the door.
Looks pretty sturdy too.
It really is. And you can extend the legs on it So depending on the terrain that you're on,
Okay.
and the first tread that's on it, you have an 18-inch tread. So whenever you're exiting the camper, that first step is nice and solid for you.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
with this really large grab handle, it's all about, you know, making it safe getting up inside these things. A lot of times you got things in your hands and you're
Right.
taking things in and out of the camper. Moving on around to the back side. Oh, spray port.
Oh, okay.
Quick connect for a spray. Just like a hose, if you're, you know, at the beach, you want to hose off the sand or anything before anybody heads inside, or
Okay, yeah.
or maybe the puppy got into something they shouldn't have, you could hose the puppy down. Ladder to get you up on the roof.
Pretty
the
sturdy.
The roof system on the Starcraft is something that they like to really talk about. It's what they refer to as the Magnum roof system. This thing can hold 4,500 pounds on it. 3/8 inch marine grade decking up on there.
Okay.
No need if you have a big heavy snow to, oh my God, I got to go clean the camper off because we had a big snow. Don't worry about it. This thing's going to be able to handle the weight on that. Plus the roofing material up there is different. Most of your campers out there have what they refer to as a TPO roofing material, thermal polyolefin. What Starcraft is going to, and quite frankly, some of your other companies are starting to go towards this, is PVC.
Okay.
It's not the PVC piping like under our sinks at home. It's still a flexible membrane type of material,
Okay.
but it has some different qualities that the TPO doesn't have. It doesn't absorb heat. It reflects the heat, so your air conditioning system tends to work a little better.
Okay.
Plus, it has a non-maintenance type system. You don't have to have it bring it in every year for maintenance, and they put a 15-year warranty on that material as opposed to TPO is typically 12.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
It is. It's a really nice roofing system that they put on this thing. You also have a docking station on the back side of this
Okay.
with another outdoor shower, hot and
Alright.
cold water.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It really is. You also have the black tank flush with this thing.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's good to have.
It really is. It makes it nice for cleaning out that black tank. No more running a hose in through the window and putting the wand down in the toilet.
And I like how it's heading in there too.
Yep, makes it really nice and convenient. Your hot water tank on the back side of this, your hot water heater I should say, 6 gallon, but it's also dual fuel. It'll do electric or gas. So it'll recover at 18 gallons per hour.
Okay.
So very quick recovery. Spare tire, just because you should have one.
Yep, you never know.
Never know. Not that you're going to be out here jacking it up by yourself, but
Right.
It's good to have. So if you need to call a tire service, at least you have the tire ready for you. The bumper, the caps come off to be able to store your sewer hose.
Okay.
Makes a nice little convenient area for it. This has the Furrion quick connect for your 30 amp plug. So it's nice, separate unit like that. Makes it, if it ever has to be replaced, it can be done very easily. Just, you know, you pick up a different one at the store rather than kind of have to push inside. You don't have to worry about it connecting. It screws right on the outside here for you.
Okay.
You also have 4 stabilizing jacks, one at each corner. Now these are manual. Yeah, you don't want to have to do the cranking thing, so just carry a power drill, 3/4 inch bit. I'm sure everybody that's camped knows that now, but that'll take that thing down to about 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's what we do as well.
Exactly. Makes it nice and easy, doesn't it?
Yep. Save a little money too that way.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Your black and gray dump tanks are nicely elevated. That's what I like to point out with
Yeah, they're
this.
far off the ground.
They are, so you're not gonna have to, because sometimes you get into some of these campers, they're actually pretty low that
Yeah,
if you
you
don't
have to worry
watch
about
yourself.
Dragging it.
Exactly. Let's see, moving down along the side. Oh, you know, since we're outside here, the windows on the slide outs.
Yeah,
You
they're
got
pretty
windows
big.
on every side of the slide out. That open with screens. And
Okay.
again, when we get inside, you'll be able to see it, but that's going to give you a lot of airflow with this thing.
Yeah, I'll open it up some in there
Really
too.
make it nice. And of course, with the pass-through storage from the other side, the weight on this thing is also something to talk about. This is a great coach for a couple. It's, as you see, when we get inside, you'll see what I'm really talking about. But for 2 people to get away, this is great. It's also relatively small, but very spacious inside. And the weight on it is less than 5,000 pounds dry.
Nice.
So you don't have to have the big truck to do this. I mean,
Yeah,
you
can
could
get
do it
away
with
with like an F-150 or
a nice
1500.
SUV even could
Okay,
do
yeah.
this. I mean, I have a Grand Cherokee that could pull this thing all day long.
There you go.
So yeah, you don't have to have the big vehicle to do that. Oh, by the way, this little switch, that gives us LED lights on the outside.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
Definitely a good RV to start out with if you're just getting into the RV and life style.
It really is. It really is. Let's check it out inside here, John.
Okay.
Inside.
Wow. Pretty spacious in here for a small trailer.
Yeah, it really is, John. This is just a like I said, a wonderful couples coach. It gives when that slide, which that's a really deep slide for a relatively small travel trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And when that thing's opened up, as you can see, it gives you a massive amount. Heck, you can even put the music on, do a little slow dancing with your lady in here if you want. But this thing has got the nice sofa that gives you, you know, two people can easily lounge in this thing and be comfortable. I mean, one person can really lounge back, obviously, with this Chase setup or the sofa, and you're right across from the TV. And a massive TV, a 40-inch television in this thing. I mean, that's crazy. And
Yes.
it's on a cantilever bracket. It will allow you to pull it out and turn it, so you can also view it in bed if you want. And they put the little sound bar on it, so the sound is actually coming towards you.
Very nice.
It's got Bluetooth built into it, so you can stream your music right from your phone for music inside, or hook it up and it'll power the speakers outside as well. And it also has an FM radio built into it as well.
Okay.
But one of the nice things about this coach is this kitchen setup. It's really, I mean, the counter space is like you don't even see in some really large coaches.
Right.
This thing has got a massive amount of counter space and prep area. It's got residential style high arcing faucet with a sprayer. It's got the big farmhouse style sink, stainless steel, recessed.
Well, you don't have to worry about staining your sink then.
No, not at all. Exactly. With the stainless, it's not going to stain up like a white plastic one would.
Right.
The glass covering to give you even more counter space, prep area. But within this stove, this setup here with this Furrion, really nice, heavy cast iron grates on this thing. You also have it illuminates up, and it's electric ignition with the cooktop. A nice oven, towel bar. It even has a window in it as well. If you want to do a frozen pizza night. The microwave. It's at a height that guys like us can use.
Right.
We're not real tall.
Right.
It's perfect height. I hear from so many people that microwaves are too high in sometimes with these things, and they got to be reaching up to try to lift a hot plate out. But not with this. The way that they have it positioned is wonderful. The cabinetry is also something that Starcraft likes to talk about. They use the center supports. A lot of them don't. They'll put these little things right up top. There'll be no center support. And just by the way, screwed and glued with their cabinetry. Fully extending drawers with plywood walls. So it's actually hard, hard plywood with that. On ball bearing struts. Here's a nice little thing they talk about. Elevated heating ducts. You have them here, you have one up there, you have one in the bathroom that we'll see later. The nice thing about that is that they're not in the floor where you're going to be stepping on it. They're going to be dropping crumb catchers, if you will. People catching their foot on it and, running around in their bare feet in the summertime. The flooring, by the way, 5/8 inch marine grade tongue and groove plywood. 5/8 marine grade tongue and groove plywood. I say it a second time because that's very substantial in these things. They use the Congolium flooring material with it, non-scratch resistant, non-scuffing. 81-inch height, 6 feet 9 inches. So plenty of height, makes it feel spacious with it. The material that they're using on this, stain resistant, easy to clean up, scratch resistant. Plus, a really nice storage area in there, and there's your table.
That's pretty neat.
The table lifts up, unfolds, so you have a nice place to, eat inside here, or you can take your table outside too. If you want to eat outside, you certainly can.
And that's nice to have because some people don't always want to have a dinette section set up.
Sure, exactly. Yeah, they just want to chill and, you know, get the TV trays out if you want.
Right.
That basically gives you a nice sized table to eat at. Moving over here to the bedroom section, this can be sectioned off. They do put a curtain that will swing through here. If you wanted to section it off, you can. You also have an 80-inch queen size bed that is also on struts.
That's pretty neat down there. You can actually fit a kitty litter box there if you want.
You sure can. Place to keep your shoes out of the way. You also have the storage underneath here. You've got drawers over here. A pair of drawers that extend out through.
That's nice having storage on there like
Yep.
that.
Never have enough. You have a little area here too, John, where this little lid lifts off. That's the pass-through storage that we saw outside too. You could put a hamper down there. Throw your dirty clothes down in there.
Right, or even a beer cooler.
There we go.
Now you don't even have to get out of bed to drink your beer.
That's it. Just keeps getting better.
Right?
You have drawers on either side of the bed here. Plus, these things are elevated. They don't go the whole way to the bottom like some do. For me, I like that because I want to be able to set my phone here, plug it in, charge it, or if I want to lay it in my side, extend my arm out or whatever, you can. You have hanging closets on either side of the bed. Because let's face it, when you're out camping, you're not a lot of big clothes. You know, you might have like some polo shirts or t-shirts or things like that you can put on hangers. But you have then also a lot of storage up above here as well. All the cabinetry, like I said, screwed and glued.
Nice.
Air conditioning, 15,000 BTU running off a thermostat. So you just basically set the temperature for what you want. It's also ducted. You have ducts over the bed. You have a duct here in the center. Of course, you can open it up and have it dump right down if you wish. But you have then a duct also in the bathroom, as we'll see here in a little bit. Moving into the back corner here of this, you have more pantry space. Of course, there's your fuse box, your breaker box on the bottom.
And it's nice that it's right next to the fridge too. I've noticed some trailers you gotta go a little bit farther away to get to your pantry.
That's correct. That's correct. It's right here for ease of use. Norcold RV refrigerator, 8 cubic foot. That's a big refrigerator for RVing. Most of your RV refrigerators are 6 cubic foot nowadays.
Yeah, we currently have a 6 cube in ours.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to give you a, by the way, all your controls that are here on this this panel here, your slide control, your power awning, extend, retract button, your lighting for inside, your LED lighting for outside, the buttons here. Plus you have your hot water heater that'll run on electric or LP, like I touched on earlier outside. That gives you that 18 gallon per hour recovery. And you turn your water pump off right here as well. Plus there's all your gauges to tell you how empty or how, excuse me, or how full your tanks are.
Okay.
By the way, this has a 51 gallon freshwater tank, 29 gallon gray, 29 gallon black.
Okay.
So very ample, again, for a couples coach. Moving into the bathroom. Big, spacious shower with a surround, no curtain, porcelain toilet, and a lot of area storage for your toiletries. There's your air conditioning vent, and you also have a fan in here, you know, if you want to get the steam out from a hot shower.
And a skylight for tall people to get into the shower as well.
That's correct. And you got a sink. So many people say how they want a sink in the shower, in the bathroom area, I should say.
Okay.
So this thing is really laid out nicely, that's for sure.
Yes, and for a small RV trailer, that space that you have in the bathroom for storage is real nice.
It is. It is. And the way even the way that they did their door here, they frame it in, because a lot of them have like a big space, you know, up above.
Yeah.
They frame them in nicely. Residential.
Okay. Well, before we go here, we'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
How has the pandemic affected the RVing industry over the past year? Are people buying as much, or has there been a decline in sales?
Oh, no decline for sure. The RV sales have been through the roof since literally May of last year. May of last year, this industry just exploded.
Okay.
And there was no downtime at all.
How long has Meyer's RV been around as a company?
Myers is a family-owned operation, actually out of New York. They've been in business since 1967.
Okay.
We opened up here in Harrisburg 2.5 years ago. We opened a location outside of Pittsburgh and out in northern New Jersey a little over a year ago. But wonderful people to be associated with. They take great care of us here.
Nice. And do you enjoy your job working for Myers here?
Oh my God, yeah.
Okay,
I think it shows. It's very enjoyable. It's no pressure kind of selling. It's just talking to people, figuring out how they want to go camping, and helping them find the right coach, the right floor plan for their budget.
Right. Okay. And I understand you play guitar in a band. Do you mind sharing with us the name of your band and the type of music you play?
Sure. I play guitar for Chris Woodward and Shindiggin, and we play country music mixed with some classic rock songs, and we play about 100 shows a year, all over PA, West Virginia, Maryland, New York.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and Myers is very supportive and allows me the time to be able to go do my thing, if you will.
Well, that's nice of them. Okay. Well, we'd like to take the time to thank Mike here and Myers RV for giving us the opportunity to share with our viewers a little bit about the current state of the RV industry and taking us on a tour of this RV. That would be a good fit for someone that's just getting into the RV and lifestyle. We will leave a link to the Myers RV website down in the description section below for those who want to check out the locations and inventory they have. Is there anything else you would like to share with us before we go here, Mike?
I really appreciate the opportunity, John, for allowing us to be part of your presentations. Yeah, come see me at Mike McCartney at Myers. I'll be glad to try to help you find the right coach for you and your family. Thanks again for the opportunity.
And if you do have an email, I'll add it in the description.
Okay. Sounds
below
good
for everyone.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Well,
Thanks everyone for joining us today. And if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Take care, everyone.